Hey everyone, Grant here from Rockworkx. Today I'm here to show you our straps for Rockworkx Hard top thumb screws. These are both for Jeep and Ford Bronco 6Gs. It also works on the earlier models as well. So these are designed to work specifically with our thumb screws. We do have our own custom designed buckle, and I'll go into a little bit more detail. And I'm also going to walk you through the 3 different strap types that we have, show you how you might use them, what they're used for, and this should allow you to use them, make up your own configuration. I know everyone has slightly different use cases for them, so what we wanted to make these as kind of modular, if you will, as possible, so you can find your own use case and figure out what works best for your configuration. Let's jump into the details. So firstly, I wanted to show you the custom buckles that we have. These are designed and tested in-house. They are cast steel, so they are really strong. The design on these, what we have is, firstly, these lock directly, obviously, to the thumb screw that are on the rear portion of your hardtop. With a locking gate, that locking gate, it stops them from jumping off, and that also adds additional strength. Second thing is you got this little triangular loop in there that allows you to clip the buckle back to itself, allowing you to basically close this loop and use only one thumb screw to attach something to. We also have this elastic bungee on the bottom part of the buckle. This is to stop, say, if you've got additional webbing, you've made your adjustment, you don't want these pieces flapping around in the wind. So all you gotta do is go ahead and fold those over, roll it up, and then once it's rolled up, if you just tuck it underneath the buckle, you take one loop, go over the strap, turn it around, back again. And now what you have is a nice clean end of your webbing that doesn't flap around, right? And this works on all of the buckles, right? And we do have a second buckle coming out, which is our 1.5 inch webbing buckle. Exact same features, same cast material. This buckle is designed to attach directly to the webbing loop, and these are the same buckles that are on our bags that are in production right now. So these are the thumb screw buckles. These are our 1.5 inch webbing buckles. And all of these will be interchangeable. You can actually switch these buckles out. They're designed so you can take them on and off. And like I say, the bag buckles and the thumb screw buckles will work both with the Molle and the bags and our tire harnesses that we have coming out. That's that on the buckles. And then obviously we'll also have the quick links, and we have the triangular quick links. The triangular quick links that are coming will be in stainless steel, so not in this black. So we have the stainless steel quick links coming out soon. So firstly, we have the 1.5 inch gear strap. This is designed, it has a buckle on either side, right? So this is a fully adjustable strap. The total adjustment length is about 84.5 inches or so. These are designed to go from either the left-hand side to the right-hand side of the vehicle, thumb screw to thumb screw, or you can actually, because they are fully adjustable, you can actually go from, say, one thumb screw on the left-hand side back to another thumb screw. And again, because of the feature of the buckle that allows it to clip back to itself, you can actually take the strap it back to itself, and then clip to one of the thumb screws. So that use case is for, say, for example, you've got a large water bottle, or you've got a cooler in the back of your vehicle that you don't want sliding around, and doing from one side of the vehicle to the other side just kind of won't cut it. You can, say, go from thumb screw down to the rear child seat restraint locks in the behind the seat. I know some Jeeps and Broncos also have those D-rings down in the cargo portion of the trunk. So these will allow you to clip to those child seat restraints and go to a thumb screw, or like I say, you can go thumb screw to thumb screw on the left hand side or the right hand side, or even back to itself. So this is quite a versatile strap. It can be used in conjunction with some of the other straps, but it does allow you to do quite a few different things with this one. And again, it will be available in the 5 different colors we have. The main colors are the red, orange, blue, and green. We do also have the gunmetal. The gunmetal goes with, say, if you don't want that color and you want something more muted, the gunmetal will go with black thumb screws, gunmetal, silver, or any other colors. We will also be doing promotional colors, so we do have new pink and purple thumb screws coming out. So we will do some limited edition straps. The stitching will match the details of the color on the thumb screws. Watch our website for updates. Those will be seasonal. We won't keep those in line all the time, but they will become available. The next in the lineup is the 2-inch Molle Strap. Now the overall length on this 2-inch Molle Strap is the same as the 1.5 inch. You do have about 84 inches on this.
The difference with this is since it has the 2-inch webbing as well as the 1.5 inch webbing stitched to the top, you cannot make it shorter than about 42 inches.
So there is a limit to how small you can make that. So what that means is you can't really loop it back on itself, but what this is really intended for is to go from one side of the vehicle to the other side of the vehicle, which really helps hold some of those bigger items down. You've got coolers, you've got camping gear and things that you don't want flying out the back, or you just want to keep in position when you're off-road. That's really what these are intended to do. And then on top of that, you do have the Molle detail. So this Molle allows you to put the quick links on, whether it's the square quick links, the triangular quick links, or the other straps that we have coming, which are using this 1.5 inch gate to lock onto these. What that does is it allows you to pack your gear down, strap it down, but if you've got additional smaller items, say backpacks, day packs, things like that, that you don't necessarily want to pack underneath these heavy straps, you can then go ahead and attach those to the outside. So some of the ways we've seen people use them. So depending on your configuration, you might want to go for 2 of the Molle straps and 2 of the regular straps, or 2 Molle, one of the 1.5 inch. So multiple different ways of using these. And again, as with the other straps, what we do is we use this bar tack stitching, the high strength bar tack stitching in matching colors, same as the thumb screws. We have tested this bar tack stitching. Last time we tested it, we actually tested on a 1-inch webbing. The webbing failed before the bar tack stitching failed, and the 1-inch webbing failed at about 760 pounds. This is 1.5 inch webbing, so is a whole lot stronger than that 1-inch webbing, right? So it's a 1.5 combined with the 2 on the Molle strap, and obviously the 1.5 inch webbing on the smaller straps. Next we have our 20-inch gear strap. Now these are designed to be sandwiched between the thumb screw and obviously your hard top, or the rim of your vehicle if you have the hard top off, and then the latches directly to these. So what these do is these allow you to attach things like tree savers, tow straps, airlines. One of our users has his first aid kit strapped inside of this, but these work along with your thumb screws on the side of the vehicle. So you can use as many of these as you like. So if you have 6 thumb screws, you can essentially have 6 of these. With the Bronco, you can use 8. I know the Jeep LJ also uses 8. So now the interesting thing on the design of this, they do work in conjunction with the other straps. So for example, right now I've got attached to the thumb screw, but if I decide I also want to use the Molle strap, what I do is I go ahead and release the buckle from the thumb screw. There's a smaller loop right here that you can then go ahead and attach this. Now this loop has been tested to about 650 pounds, so it is quite strong. And then you still have the functionality of your loop to go ahead and put whatever gear you want put inside that. But then you've just freed up that thumb screw. So now if you do have an additional Molle strap that you do want to use, you can go ahead and attach that to that, right? So you have multiple locations to attach to. So these gear straps are quite functional. They can be used for a lot of different things, and again, they can be used in conjunction with any of these other straps, as well as being used in the regular position on Jeeps and Broncos. On the Bronco 6G, the 4-door version, I know they do have 2 additional holes in each of the B pillar. You can go ahead and attach these in. These are M8 125 threads, so these do go directly into those holes. So you have the option of putting items onto the D pillar in the trunk of a Bronco. We are selling these in kits with the thumb screw for those of you who do have that additional mounting point in your D-pillar. I know most Jeeps do not have those. They might have some openings and things, but they are not threaded. So the only way to do that is then go ahead and put an M8 125 rivet nut or something like that in, if you did want to use that. So yeah, so that's our strap lineup. We do have additional straps coming in. We have the bags coming in quite soon. We'll do additional videos on that. But again, love to hear from you. If there's different use cases you might have from that, or you just want to share the pictures you have, please reach out to team@rockworkx.com. We love seeing pictures. We love to hear from you. And with that, look forward to seeing you on the trail.